This video was created by VinylicPuma of VinylicPumaGaming. What's going on, guys? This is VinylicPuma, and today Capcom has just announced that the original Resident Evil remake of the first Resident Evil game that originally came out on GameCube is going to be coming out on Xbox 360, Xbox One, PlayStation 3, and 4, and the PC. According to GameSpot, the Resident Evil remake includes additional enhancements that will make it the definitive version, Capcom says today on its blog. Character models and backgrounds have been improved, and there is a scrolling camera that will help integrate the original game's 4:3 presentation into a 16:9 view. This means that you can move Chris or Jill out of the frame. The view will smoothly scroll along with you, according to Capcom. Alright guys, so I'm going to go ahead and give you guys my thoughts on this remastered version of the original remake for the Nintendo GameCube. The first thing that I'd really like to say is that if you've never owned a GameCube, you never experienced this remake, I mean, you really missed out, because at the time this remake was released, this was like a graphical masterpiece on the level of a game like Metroid Prime was. And I mean, you got to keep in mind, this was in the early 2000s where games still kind of looked blocky. And then, of course, the version comes out on GameCube and it just looks absolutely beautiful. I also think this will be better than the Resident Evil 4 Ultimate HD Edition that was released on Steam a couple months back. My big reasoning for this is because that port, or if you want to call it that, was based off the PlayStation 2 port. Now, if you had played Resident Evil 4 on the original GameCube, you'd notice that the graphics on that look far superior to what the PlayStation 2 could ever produce. So the fact that they're taking a game that ran native on the GameCube and porting it to everything, this is really fantastic. It's going to be completely remastered, and you know, honestly, I'm just really excited for it because I know right now it's going to be really good. What's also pretty cool about this is that a lot of people that never bought the GameCube but own, say, an Xbox console or a PlayStation console are now going to get to play this on either their last generation console or their next generation of console. I'm actually kind of curious as to whether Capcom is going to make the game run at 60 FPS on the next generation of consoles and PC. Most likely they will, but ultimately it's just going to be really cool to see this, and I'm pretty excited. Now, this game, this remastered version of Resident Evil, is going to be released in early 2015. So, I mean, we've got about 4 months, and that's not that far away. So, we'll ultimately see how this turns out. My hope is that it's not going to be a train wreck and or a kind of a lazy port where they don't add any anti-aliasing functions to the PC version or even the console versions. Hopefully the next gen console versions are going to be at 1080p 60 FPS native, as well as the PC version, and I would even hope that the PC version can go beyond 60 FPS, because if you've got a really nice monitor, it could be really awesome to see the Resident Evil remake that originally came out on GameCube at those really high frame rates. But anyway, those are my thoughts. Anyway, guys, are you all really excited for the Resident Evil remake coming to next generation of consoles and the PC? Or do you guys think, well, you know, it could be really bad? Capcom has had a really bad reputation lately, and if they start trying to monetize it with, say, like microtransactions, it's going to definitely ruin the experience. But anyway, guys, if you did like this video, please be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It really helps me out. Otherwise, I'll see you guys later. Take care, guys, and have a good one.